Ralph Irvin at Poly Pavilion, and as you can see, I'm here with new UCLA head basketball coach Steve Alford. And Coach, it's got to be an exciting time for you where you think you're getting ready for an off-season of another off-season, and instead it's a whole new experience.
It really is a new experience, and a very humbling experience. When you know the history of Coach Wooden and you followed UCLA being an Indiana kid growing up, and having the opportunity to grow up in the gym that he played in high school, and now you're walking into Poly Pavilion, it's a very humbling situation.
It's got to be exciting for you to know, though, that you've got a background with a great coach in Coach Knight, coming into a situation here with Coach Wooden, that the pillars of basketball coaching, college basketball coaching, are right there alongside you.
There's no question, and I wouldn't have accepted or even looked at it if I didn't think that those things have helped prepare me for this. And I talked of being patient. I'm probably not the most patient person, but all these stops that I've had along the way, I think that's been the patience building of preparing and getting me ready for a situation like this. And we're very optimistic. We're enthusiastic about it. I'm anxious to put my staff together, get with the team, get to recruiting, doing all the things that we've got to do to put a very good product out on the floor.
I know a lot of young people, the first time they step on campus here at UCLA, immediately fall in love with it, and they see new things constantly that makes this place special. I know it was the basketball that brought you here, but how was it coming onto campus today and kind of seeing new Poly, seeing the new offices, and really the campus showing itself to you, knowing this was going to be your new home?
Just the wow factor. You know, as a coach, we always like to talk about the wow factor with recruits when you bring them to campus, and the wow factor here as soon as you enter the gates of UCLA, and not just facilities and buildings, but the thing that I think wows you about UCLA is the people. Everybody that we've met across campus, whether it's other coaches, it's other administrators, it's staff people, it's students, you get that wow factor because people take a lot of pride in UCLA, but there's just so many people, so many good people that are at this institution. That makes it a lot of fun to be at.
After the press conference today, now you go and meet your team. Talk about learning new faces and getting to learn new games.
Yeah, you know, and it's a transition for them. It's a transition for me, and I'm excited about it because I need to get attached to another team. It's been a tough 72 hours because obviously I've left a very special team in New Mexico, and I haven't been with this team yet. So the disconnect of not having a team for about 3 or 4 days is hard, and so it's going to be a lot of fun meeting with them and kind of just setting a foundation, and not really about what we're doing, but just a foundation of who we are. What I expect as a person and what we expect as a student, and then obviously we'll get, a couple weeks from now we'll get into the basketball side of things, but right now I hope they can just find out who I am as a person and what's expected from me.
Then this week off to the Final Four, and then it's really the recruiting trail where you're getting to sell a school that you're obviously excited about joining.
There's no question. I can't wait to hit the recruiting trail to be in high schools and across the country, and in particular here in the Southern California area, to where it's going to be fun being able to walk into high school and I've got UCLA stuff on. That's going to be it'll be a very eerie feeling, a very humbling feeling for me, but something I'm very, very excited about.
Well, Coach, welcome to Westwood. Congratulations on becoming the new head coach, and I know we'll talk to you in the near future.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, that's UCLA's new head basketball coach, Steve Alford. And, of course, for the best news and notes on all things UCLA basketball, you get it all right here at UCLABruins.com.